Okay, we are back. I used my heat tool, got our collage page all dried. So now we can go ahead and stick the pocket on. Right quick. Just like that. Now I'm going to see if I have to trim it or if I can leave the edges like that. Let's look in our book. So let's see, where are we going to stick this? I have my collage page already in my first signature. Let's move on. Let's see. And like today is a stencil, so as I'm going through, I'm also trying to pick out which page I'm going to stencil. Look, I already did a little bit of stenciling on that page. Let's see. I might stencil on this one. Let me pop this in here just in case. That would cover my thing up, but I could pop this right here. Let's just keep looking real quick. Check back here in the fourth and find the signature. I think we're going to put it here. I do have to trim up the edge though. I think I can leave. Did I just trim I trimmed the wrong freaking side. I think, oops, what am I doing? No, I didn't. Okay, woohoo. All right, so I don't mind leaving that jaggedy and the top jaggedy. So we will glue it in like so. Yeah. I'm actually going to use some Fabri-Tac because it's so, number one, I didn't sand the back, and it is so thick. I want to make sure it's got a good adhesion to it. All right, let's see what we got here. So down at the bottom. And there we have it. That's awesome. All right. Today's is Stencil. And I'm going to have another bit of a play with this one. Let's see what we got going on here. I wonder if I can work in this. If I put some, I better put my needle back in the top there. I wonder. We should be able to work like that, yeah? Here, we can put my candle that is not burning in the back. Kind of keep it up. Put one of these here to try to keep these from falling on us. We'll work on that. So, here is... Move this aside real quick. And throw a few things around. Besides these two, this is what came for this prompt. Okay, I love that. I love that. There's not a lot here I don't love. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Not my style. Pretty, but not my style. And I messed up and printed all of these on the wrong cardstock. This is just regular copy paper. Why is that? What is wet that I just set that in? Oh my goodness. Good thing I'm not using that one, huh? We'll just set that aside. I don't know what was wet. Anywho, I want to use this one. And I'm just not concerned. I'm going to use it. Won't make it so thick when I put it on. So I think what I want to do is kind of make like a little mini collage with this. Like so. I grabbed these two things from, this was from, what, Collage, I think? Or Torn? It was one of the two. I think I want to use that. Then I grabbed this Strength. And I think what I want to do is punch a hole in it and put an eyelet. And then, like, have it hang somewhere on the page. So, I mean, obviously I would have to punch a hole through this. So before I glue this in, don't let me forget. Your job. Don't let me forget to do that. But, so that's just, I just want to let you know, that was a quick brainstorm thing that I had. So here's where I want to play. So I grabbed, and you can see I got a bunch of different colors here of inks, and I did grab some stencils out. Now, before I go crazy, I want to check some of these colors because I think some are going to be way too bright, and I'm not going to want that. So first, like, I've got this gold, and that it's bright, but it's so subtle. So I can maybe use that as an accent. I have this. This was my first inking that I would use on to distress my edges. So I think that's nice. I'd loved purple, but I think we both know this is going to be too bright. No, you know what? Look at that. That's not too bright, especially if I muddle it around with some other color. I might be able to use that. Let's keep that out. I've got gray, slate gray. Okay. We've got this green. This will be good for my Celtic journal. I think it's going to be too bright for this one, so this is going to go, I don't know where, let's put it there. I did these. I'm looking for the ones that I already have. I think I went through it. I do have this pink. That one might be dried up. It's like a dusty. That's not too bad. I can keep it toned down, I think. Then we have this blue. Now that would get, if we use this one, that would probably go with that. Might be too bright. I have another blue to try. First, I just wanted to start with the ones I already had sponges for. So let's try this green. That's a little darker green. I wonder if I toned it, if I did something like that. I think that might be too dark. Again, another good one for my Celtic Highland journal. I'll start. I have this blue. Let's try this. Now that's not as bright as that one. I might be able to work with that. What if I worked with that and mix some purple into it? Some of that brown. Look, it's kind of starting like here to get like this vibe. So I think we'll keep that. What was the other one? I had this little fella to try. I think this is like really close. I think this is a little darker than this. I'll leave it out in just in case I want a little bit of a green accent somewhere. I doubt it, but we'll leave it out. Let's try this purple real quick. Put that next to that one. They're almost the same, I think. This one might be a little darker. So, and then I have this sparkly silver. Let's see what that does. Oh, it gives sparkles. Look at the sparkles. Okay. So I did go through my stencils too. Trying to make this so it's not, 1,000 hours long. So I wanted the flower ones. I think I want to do these two first. And what I want to do is like stencil here and then use this and like stencil here with it. Like that. The play I want to do, which I want to do before messing with the actual stuff that I'm using and my book, is I can use this, I think. Oh no, you know what? Let me use this. I'm going to play with this one. Now, Debbie used texture paste, and I don't have any. I really don't want to go buy any. But I thought, okay, I want to put some of this antique white that we got at Ollie's. I want to put some in here and add some baking soda to it. And maybe create my own paste. I don't know how much. I've never done this before. But I'm thinking it should add texture, right? Make it a little bit thicker. Add more. What's gonna hurt? Oh, I might add it too much. Hang on. I might have made it too thick now. And now I'm spreading it all around. Add a little bit more. Just a smidge. Should have had a smaller container to do this in. It's okay. All right. Now let's try what would happen if I stencil with this. Look. It did give it some texture. Oh. It did. I like it. All right. I want to do it again, but I want to do it on this. Let's not mess it up, please. All right, let's put this down. Put it there. I want to try it again. Oh, geez, do I need to make more? Let's see. I might not have enough. Gotta go back to the drawing board there and make some more, I think. Man, I didn't have enough. I needed to make more. Please don't let this have messed up on the good one. Oh no, it still worked. Look. Oh, I like it. Because I wanted to stencil on here, but I didn't want it to like really mess up the page. All right, I need to make a little bit more because I have one more stencil I wanted to put up here. I'm going to make a lot more because now I know it works. I want to put some on the book page too. Get that stirred up good. I need more paint. I made it too thick again. It's okay. We'll paint. We'll thin it right out. A lot. Wow, that was a lot. I didn't mean to squish that much out. Get it all off of my brush. Probably like don't stir it, you know, with your brush. I should have used a smaller container. There's all kinds of don't do's. But considering this is my first time, it's good. It's good. It's how I learn. I have to learn by doing. Because you'll tell me, hey, don't do that. And I'll go, but that sounds like a good idea. And instead of listening to you, I got to go try it and fail and then go, now I see why. It's that muscle memory going. All right, this one, I want to have like kind of coming up like this. Oh yes, I love it. Got it. Oh, I'm happy. I am so happy. Okay, this can dry. You dry over there. I'm gonna get my book. I'm done with these two. I got plenty more. You're gonna giggle at one of them. All right, let's get our book out. I got this. I want to do this on here. Look at that reaction. It's fun. Trying to fill in that hole there. I'm starting to get a frog in my throat. Oop, that was a glop. This is one of those plastic doilies. So I kind of got to, go a little bit thick to get it through and, down through so it's actually on the paper. All right, let's see what damage I did there. All right, I mushed it a little bit too hard. That's fine. A lot of this is going to be covered up anyway by our paper, but I like it. Put that to the side. I like it. And then, this is going to be covered, but just as a little giggle to myself, I want to put my unicorn stencil on there. It's going to be covered up. If I put that down on there, that needs to dry. We need to dry a little bit. Let's see, that first one I did. Let's see if this is dry. Just to kind of test how long it takes. That's, the paper itself is damp, but you see that's dry. Let's look at the one we just did. Again, the paper's damp. Oh, that's not dry. Don't do that. Okay, in the meantime, I don't know. We just need it to dry. Let's pause. Okay. Okay, we're back. I used my heat tool and got her nice and dry. Now, I'm gonna put my unicorn under. You're not gonna see it. I really do want to do it. Let's just do it, even though it's gonna be covered, just because I want to see it. I want to do that play. Okay. I just want to see it. Let's just stirred my paint up. That way, if it doesn't work, it's going to be covered. And if it does work, I'm going to have to do it somewhere else. I could do it somewhere in the Kylan's one, since, they believe in unicorns. And leprechauns. And trolls. And fairies. And fae. They're my people. Might as well do these too. Again, I could not be bothered to dig out my paint supplies and get my paint knife. Might have been a lot easier. It's okay. Alright, let's see the damage. Oh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Look at that. Okay, I kind of just let's just leave this page like this. Why cover it? Why do anything more? This is my stencil page. Who says I can't? And you know what? I am. I'm actually going to leave this page like that, and I'm going to get all the other stuff, and we'll just put that on another page. I'm leaving this. We're going to pause. I'm going to dry this real quick. Okay, it's dry. I think it's cute. And you know what I want to do? I want to try. Let's see what happens if I put a little bit of this sparkle. Sparkle ink right there. I could actually just sparkle the whole unicorn, huh? Aww. Come on, guys. Tell me that's not just cute. What if we put a little, like this is the sun, maybe? Hey. Hey. Throw a little pink in there. not really showing up, is it? It's too dry. Maybe I should just leave it alone because it's just so subtle. Do you see it? Can you see the sparkle in it? I am so freaking happy. I'm so glad I decided to play. So that's going to stay there. I got to find another page. What about this one? See, where's another like plainer page? Let's put it on a plainer page. What if I put it on here? I think the blue definitely goes with the blue background. And I'm still going to stencil, but I'm not going to use the texture one. Put that down there. I am going to use inks to stamp this. So let's keep this closed. Why did I mark this? Oh, I was thinking I might use that page. I'm going to use this one though. I just want to make sure these things stay closed while I'm working. It's so hard now, it's so chunky. But I don't want to keep doing everything on the right hand side because it's easy, you know. Let's do some on here. So I was thinking like this. Did I choose any green? I don't think I did. That's okay, I've got mostly blues. Let's go with some of this brown. That's right, I thought the greens were too bright. I might need some though to tone this color down because it's quite like got a lot of orange in it. Not that anything's wrong with orange. I like orange. Not a lot of colors I don't like when you know, in certain places. So let's just take a look. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think that with it being also, you know what? I can leave that like that. That's actually nice. That's lovely. Let's put that over to the side real quick. Let's see what else do I have here? I have this fella. This one. I'm going to start with the same color. This part down here is probably going to be behind the picture for the most part. Just up to here. And then I kind of want to transition into the blue. Oh, that blue looks like it's going to be a little strong. So tone that down a smidge. It's come on a little loud, don't you think? A little loud. So what if we took a little gray and tried to tone it down a smidge? And Even a little purple. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me just do a check real quick. Oh, we're gonna have that like this. So I need some more here and some down here. Actually, I can move this down a little bit more like that. Oh, it's okay if I cover it. Just playing anyway. Maybe because we have so many pockets at the bottom, maybe put it up a little. So let's work on down here and here. All right, let's go with this. And again, I'll go and work in the brown. I like it. Oh crap, I meant to put another color with that. Can I line it back up? Can I get her lined up? That sounds pretty good. It's okay if it's like a shadowy thing around it. What did I want to put? I wanted to see. If we added a hint of this to it. Okay. Okay. Bottom here. Let's see what we have. Here, right? I think that's where I said. Sorry. So if I did it like this, I still need that. If I did it like this, here, I still need there. I keep going off, man. Here. If I do this, go like that. I don't know if you heard Benno doing his stretchy groan. He likes to do that during Mass, but only right when, doesn't matter which priest, right when the priest starts to talk, all you hear is, kind of like the, oh no, not him again. I am naturally always embarrassed when he does it, and Priscilla is highly entertained when he does it. She thinks it is the funniest thing. I mean, it's like right on cue every time. All right, there's that one. And what else do I have? See, I don't think that flower like goes with it. Maybe I should go back to this one and try to put that in here. Is that blue? Throw a little bit of that purple in with it. I threw yellow on there. Huh. All right. I still need here something for along that line. Go like this. Green, a little purpley and the action going there. See if I can even get a little yellow in there, a little pop. Bam! Okay, now where's my piece? I wanted it like that. Okay, and then I can do, I'm pretty happy with this, I think. I guess. I did that right there. Oh, sorry for shaking so bad. Kind of putting all the colors on this one. Why not? Okay. Maybe. All right. I think that's where we're going. So I'm going to glue this to this. I'm going to take the booger out, the glue booger out, not my booger. That would be gross. Oh no, I clogged it. I don't think I had it seated on the pad right. Okay, try it again. There we go, now we have success. Okay. Wait, scheisse. How did I want it? I wanted that there. I shouldn't have put glue at the top of this. I don't want to glue it down yet, because remember, I wanted to put a dangle in there. I have too much stuff on my desk. Close some of these ink pads up before they dry out. Alright, I have that down. That's going to go somewhere-ish like this. Goodness, excuse me. Oh my. I said I wanted to put this on here. I could have it like down like this. Maybe like this. Maybe like that. have it like that. Like right underneath this. Kind of like that. Where's my strength? All right, now I'm rethinking. I kind of wanted that thing though. I could put brads on there and make it just look like it's a plaque thing. Look at what we have here. I want to get this down. I do want that there, though. So let's get this glued down. Right. So I'm going to have it about there. And then that there. Like that. Oh, ink this. I thought I did. Again, there I go, thinking again. Today, by the way, is daylight savings time. So, lost an hour of sleep. I didn't lose anything. I just slept till I wake up. Because it's Sunday, I had nowhere to be. So I did that. However, I was like disappointed in myself that I slept so late. Until I remembered I actually didn't sleep that late. We need to just stop the whole nonsense of it. You know, there may have been a time. It is no longer. In our modern day and age, and you need it. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Get down. You get down. Kind of too much. I like this. I trust me, I ain't covering that up. I just wanted to see. I think I'm gonna put this on the back of something thicker and make it a journal card. Oh, I like that. Moonlight excursion. Children under 12 for 30 cents. Or regular admission is 55 cents. Oh, does that say 30 or 50? Those are 5s. It's got to be 30. Why would you only knock a nickel off? Good music and dancing. Refreshments served on boat. I'm in. Let's go. I'll even pay the 50 cents for the kids if it's not 30 cents. Probably is 50. I don't know. Just looked like 30 at first, but then looking at the 5s. Maybe that's to encourage you not to bring your kids. You know, that's a lot of money for, you figure kids aren't going to be, they don't eat a lot, right? They're certainly not going to be drinking like alcohol or nothing. They're not going to be in the middle of the dance floor. They're just going to be wandering around keeping, the parents though will drink a whole lot if they bring their kids. I know. Where was my strength? There it is. See, I could put it on here. Put my brads right through there. Put it like there. I think I want to do that. I want to do something to the sides though. Where's my... Excuse me. Let's do the little teeny tiny corner around there. This is thin paper, so I don't know if this is even going to work. It did. Usually the thinner paper it doesn't like to play with. Thank you, Mr. Cornerounder. You're very helpful. Thank you for playing. You sometimes gotta thank your tools. Just like you gotta thank your car. But don't let on, because they get wise to that stuff and then feel like they're being used, and then they stop working. That's how it goes. Sometimes. That's how it goes. Alright, like that. Alright. I call it a crocodile. It is not the it is not the name brand. It's an off brand, but you get what you get, right? And be thankful. I have a grateful heart that I have it. So it works pretty much the same. So sorry, I'm doing this. Sticking a hole there. Stick a hole right in here. See about there. Okay. Lock on that. Then I want you to eat your bone. And I thought I pulled the, I was like, I didn't paint my nails ink. I thought I pulled the brads out so that they were standing by. Let me scan my desk here. Not here. Not here. These are stencils. Oh, right here. They were camouflaged. Alright then, let's get this going. Alright, I'll put this away. And I'll have to trim this one off a little bit. Just a smidge there. Okay. And let's do the other side. Line up the holes. spread in. Oh, so between the last video and this one, I got a text from Riss saying she had to take Aurora and Leo to urgent care, urgent care yesterday, because they've both been kind of sick this week. Like, Ruru stayed home from school one of the days. Leo seemed like he was sick, and then the next day he was good, and the next day he was like kind of congesty and not really eating, which is unlike the boy not to eat. So took him in. Aurora has double ear infection, and Leo, his culture came back testing positive for strep A. So glad I was refusing to let him drink out of my drink. With that being said, he's still all up in my face and everything, breathing on me, sneezing on me, that kind of thing. So fingers crossed. What did I say? I wanted this. I think I want it there. But then again, oh, that's right. I was like messing around. I went here. Here. Kind of looks good there. I did like it up here too. But I think I'm going to go with here. So yeah. Yeah. I bet anything Boo is hiding away from all of them. Oh, and Chris said she's not feeling well now either. So Boo's probably hiding somewhere, staying as far away from the sickies as possible so he doesn't get sick. But like I've told her, I've mentioned it to Priscilla before, I would rather catch all the germs and be sick than miss out on all the memories that I get babysitting them, sick or not. I mean, look at all the laughs we have over the times you and Boo are sick. Like him and his volcanic freaking bread and popcorn all over my bed. After I specifically said, don't throw up in my bed. I don't want you to lay in my bed because you're going to throw up in my bed. I won't throw up in your bed. You're going to throw up in my bed. Don't throw up in my bed. What's he do? Crawl up there. Less than a minute later. Volcano. Puke. I think I'm done. I'm happy with it. I like how this, I'm really happy with this. So glad we tried that out. You go try it out now. I want to go back and see my unicorn page now. Oh, I am just so happy with that, the way that turned out. I like it a lot. That's going to be a little pleasant surprise. It's in the fourth signature, so it's at the end. So you're going through, and ta-da! I came out in the journal. That's me. I'm a unicorn. Okay, so let's go with, we have stencil done. Excuse me. Do you see this? Book page, map, layer, close. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. It is going on, it's like almost 5:45 here in the evening. So almost 1800. So we're going to try to knock out book page. I got to clean my stuff up. I got to clean my stencils up and stuff. And we'll see what that's all about. We're getting so close. Till then.